Okay, so I just want to talk to you guys about Trump. Um, for those of you who think that Trump is a piece of shit, a bigot, a racist, all this other bullshit, you really need to study both sides because if you're still voting for Democrats, let me just say that there's a movie called Hillary's America, and it's by Dinesh D'Souza. He does a great job at explaining um, the hmm, the Revolutionary War, about slavery, about whites, about blacks, about who really was pro-black, who really was for letting the slaves go, and they talk about the big flip. Democrats and Republicans, they used to be this, and then they turned into that. We all learned that in junior high, and it was a crock of shit. You have to see the movie Clinton's America because Dinesh D'Souza explains everything and even goes to like this Black History library, pulls out all these books, speaks to this woman who knows our history about slavery and all that stuff. And he can tell you the true story of everything that went on. It really pisses me off to see that black people still vote for Democrats because they are using you guys. Like, I'm sorry if you don't get it, but they're using you for votes and then they shit on you. They forget all about you after they get your vote. Trump has done so much for jobs. Like, he wants everyone to be employed. He's so pro-black. He's pro-Puerto Rican, even though people say that he said Mexicans were rapists, and I should say not Puerto Rican, but Latina, whatever. He didn't say that Mexicans were rapists. He said some of them are, and he doesn't want them here. He doesn't want rapists, and he does not want murderers coming over the Mexican border. If you guys want that, then that's on you. Hopefully it doesn't happen to you or your daughters, because I think that you'd be singing a different tune. Just because it hasn't happened to you yet doesn't mean it's not going to. You guys who are still voting Democrat, you really need to study both sides. You don't have any business voting if you don't know both sides of the story. I'm sorry. I hate to sound like a bitch. However, it's true. You really don't have any business voting if you don't know both sides. And I think that you will definitely exit the Democratic Party if you do know both sides, because you'll see that the Republicans have always been for peace, for loving each other, family, God. Democrats, however, are for abortion. They love abortion for some reason. I think it's sick, because if half of the women saw the fetus, on the screen before they had the abortion, most people wouldn't even have it done. Democrats love that people have abortions. That's why they put abortion clinics in exact spots that they want them to be, like where there are a lot of minorities. Like I say, if you watch Hillary's America, you'll learn a lot about that as well, about that Margaret Sanger. She put abortion clinics, particularly in the black communities, to have more black abortions, which is absolutely sick, because every child, every fetus, I should say, is pretty much a person. Right now in America, you can have an abortion up until the time that you give birth. And I'm sorry, but that's sick. I'm not judging anybody. However, if you can't make up your mind within the first 3.5 months on whether you want a child or not, I don't know what to say about that. But I just want everybody to know, that they need to study both sides. You can't possibly have an opinion on whether you're Republican, Libertarian, or Democrat if you don't study all sides. So please do that. Do yourself a favor, because, in a few years down the road, if you decide that you're going to switch to another side, whether it's you're switching from Republican to Democrat or Democrat to Republican, you're going to be pretty pissed off that you didn't know the things that you should have studied earlier on. In fact, no one has a right to vote until they know all sides of the story. Go Trump 2020.